The anime industry can be divided not only by literary genres, such as fantasy or sci-fi, but also by demographic. This means splitting the industry into 4 quadrants: shonen, shojo, seinen, and josei. Arguably, the shonen demographic is the biggest and most universally appealing of them all, but it's not perfect. For decades, Shounen has entertained audiences across the world, whisking them on exciting adventures from feudal Japan to remote planets under threat from maniacal aliens. Throughout the many exciting stories they tell, there have been recurring, measurable themes likely encouraged in recent anime by their predecessors. On the upside, there is plenty to love about shonen, from inspiring and timeless themes to cool combat systems and great humor. Even so, there are some downsides to shonen. Certain aspects of the demographic are iffy or downright terrible in some cases. Even shonen's biggest fans might agree that shonen's worst side can be a real drag sometimes. With many stories taking influence from one another's universes, we see the proliferation of common ideas that define the genre. It's time to explore these subjects, noting what works well and does not, whether it falls short of a narrative error or simply perpetuates dated undertones. Many modern shonen anime suffer from slow pacing, with entire episodes or even arcs dedicated to little more than filler or exposition. This can make the overall narrative feel bloated and slow-moving, turning off viewers who may lose interest. Pacing problems are a common issue in shonen anime, particularly in longer-running series. One of the biggest culprits is the tendency for these shows to adapt manga series, which are often ongoing and can have hundreds of chapters. This can make it difficult to adapt the source material without slowing down the pace. Another issue is the tendency for shonen anime to drag out certain scenes or fights, particularly in battles that involve multiple episodes. While this can create suspense and excitement, it can also make the story feel bloated and slow-moving. Some anime also suffer from a lack of meaningful action or plot progression, with entire episodes or arcs dedicated to little more than exposition or character development. This can make it difficult for viewers to stay invested in the story. Some critics argue that many modern shonen anime lack originality, and rely too heavily on clichés and tropes. This can make the story feel stale and uninteresting, especially for viewers who have already seen many similar shows. The lack of originality is a common criticism of many modern anime, including shonen series. Some fans and critics argue that many shows rely too heavily on established tropes and clichés, making the stories feel predictable and unoriginal. One of the biggest culprits is the isekai subgenre, which has exploded in popularity in recent years. Many isekai anime follow a similar formula, with the protagonist being transported to a fantasy world and gaining special powers or abilities. While there are certainly some standout examples within this subgenre, the overall formula can feel repetitive and uninspired. Another issue is the tendency for many anime to be adaptations of existing manga, light novels, or video games. While these source materials can provide compelling stories and characters, some anime adaptations can feel rushed or incomplete, leading to a lack of originality. Additionally, some anime may prioritize spectacle over substance, relying heavily on flashy visuals and action scenes while neglecting character development or plot progression. This can make the story feel shallow and unengaging, leading to a lack of originality. While there are certainly many original and innovative anime being produced today, the lack of originality remains a concern for some fans and critics. However, it's worth noting that even if an anime may not be entirely original, it can still provide entertainment and enjoyment for viewers if executed well. Some shonen anime feature excessive fan service, such as gratuitous shots of female characters in revealing clothing or sexualized poses. This can be off-putting for some viewers and can distract from the main story. Fan service is a common feature in many modern anime, particularly in the shonen genre. While some fans enjoy the inclusion of fan service, others find it excessive and distracting. One of the biggest issues with fan service is the over-reliance on it in some anime, which can detract from the overall story and characters. Another issue is the use of fan service as a substitute for character development or plot progression. Some anime may include fan service scenes as a way to fill time or to generate buzz, rather than using those moments to further the story or develop the characters. While fan service can be a contentious issue in modern anime, it's worth noting that not all anime rely heavily on it. Additionally, some fans may enjoy the inclusion of fan service, and it can be used effectively in some contexts. However, it's important for anime creators to consider the potential impact of fan service on their audience, and to use it responsibly. Character development is a crucial aspect of any story, and it is particularly important in shonen anime where the characters often drive the plot. Unfortunately, some modern shonen anime can suffer from a lack of meaningful character development, leading to flat or one-dimensional characters. One of the reasons for this issue is the tendency for shonen anime to focus heavily on action and spectacle, sometimes at the expense of character development. This can make it difficult for viewers to connect with the characters or become invested in their journey. Additionally, some anime may rely too heavily on established character archetypes, leading to predictable or stereotypical characters. Some anime may neglect character development in favor of plot twists or shock value moments. While these can be effective storytelling techniques, they can also undermine the importance of character growth and development. To combat this issue, some modern shonen anime have begun to prioritize character development, using quieter moments and introspective scenes to explore the motivations and emotions of their characters. By doing so, these shows can create more complex and compelling characters, leading to a more satisfying viewing experience. Many shonen anime feature filler episodes, which can be frustrating for viewers who are eager to see the story progress. This can also make it difficult for new viewers to catch up with the main narrative. The problem of filler episodes in modern shonen anime is a common issue, especially in adaptations from ongoing manga series. These episodes are created to fill gaps in the release schedule, or provide time for the manga to catch up. However, they are often disconnected from the main plot and lack the quality of the original story. Filler episodes can interrupt the flow of the story and leave viewers feeling unsatisfied. They may focus on minor characters or side stories that are not essential to the overall plot. As a result, it can be challenging for viewers to stay invested in the show. Furthermore, some filler episodes introduce plot elements or characters that are never mentioned again, rendering them pointless and irrelevant. Another issue with filler episodes is their tendency to dilute the quality of the anime. These episodes may be created by different teams or studios, resulting in a jarring shift in tone or style that can be off-putting for viewers. To address this problem, some anime studios have begun creating their original stories or arcs that complement the main plot of the manga. This approach maintains the quality and consistency of the anime while still allowing the manga to catch up. Some anime have also used recap episodes or flashbacks to fill in gaps in the story instead of creating entirely new filler episodes. In conclusion, modern shonen anime faces several issues that can detract from the viewing experience. These issues range from a lack of originality to over-reliance on fan service, and they can all impact the quality and enjoyment of the show. Pacing problems, filler episodes, and a lack of meaningful character development can also make it challenging for viewers to stay invested in the story. While these problems can be frustrating for viewers, it is important to recognize that shonen anime remains a popular and beloved genre with many excellent examples of storytelling and animation. As long as anime studios continue to prioritize the needs of their audience and strive to tell compelling stories, there is hope that modern shonen anime can continue to evolve and improve in the years to come. Well, that's all for today. I really spent a lot of time making this informative video. So make sure to like and share it. And also subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And if you have any thoughts, make sure to share them with us in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and bye.